Loki, universally positive ratings, Disney Plus original series to watch on Disney Plus. Tom Hiddleston, Owen Wilson, Tara Strong, Richard E. Grant, Tessa Thompson, Mark Ruffalo, Clark Gregg, Frank Grillo, Jeremy Renner. I don't know why everyone else isn't sort of considering this, because I think like Mark and Jeremy and Tessa and Clark are just archive footage from the Avengers. So why isn't like Robert and all in it? But whatever. It's good. But why did it take me so long to watch it? Well, my Disney Plus, or well, my dad's Disney Plus ended like 2 days before WandaVision aired. So I had to watch it for other means and all. And watched all of WandaVision, then watched the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I liked it. But the only reason why I didn't continue is because at the time only one episode had aired, and I also wanted to watch the first episode of Invincible because at the time only 2 episodes had aired. Just to see if I liked the shows. Also to see how accurate it is to the comics, because like I watched it in March, like when it aired, and I had read all the comics in September. But after that, I didn't continue Falcon Winter Soldier for multiple reasons. The only one I really remember is that I started to look up movies on Sky Movies. Like I would Google them, and if something was playing on Sky Movies, I would watch it. I would record it, and I'd only watch it there because my gran and live with my gran. So you already know this. And once that was over, I had a bunch of movies on my tablet as well, and I wanted to watch them just so I can get some space off my tablet. And I was going to keep on doing that, but I got Disney. So I watched first episode of MODOK, all Star Wars Visions, then Falcon Winter Soldier last week. And then I finished Falcon Winter Soldier this week and watched Loki. So I was going to finish it next week, but I realised that Disney isn't just going to last a month, because my mum's planning on continuing with this subscription, so I'm probably going to get Prime Video for a year today, because if you are a student, you can get Prime Video for 6 months for free. So I can use my school email for it, and then my brother's school email for it, so I'm getting Prime for a whole year. Funny enough, this is the day that the VPN ends. I didn't buy it a year ago today, but like the one that we bought, you get a week free as well. So yeah. Oops. By the way, I'm not doing a vinyl review for Falcon Winter Soldier because like they're gonna continue the show. Just is gonna be under the name Captain America and the Winter Soldier, because like at the end of the last episode, that's what they call it. So they're gonna do Captain America 4, then Captain America Winter Soldier Season 2. Or maybe they might class it as a different show, the same way that like Dexter and New Blood does. This is memes as of 15 to 7 p.m. on Sunday, the 5th of December 2021. I don't know if I've already covered this first one, but just in case I haven't, I'll do it again. Each large muscle of a bodybuilder represents a language he didn't learn, a poem he didn't read, a fun fact he never memorized. Well, I don't just go around learning a bunch of different languages. Also, it makes it seem like that, people who are muscly are stupid. I get what you're trying to say is that the way you say it, they're wasting their time with exercise when they could be learning. But, I mean, don't. And poems, well, what if all the poems you're reading are bad? What if you're reading, like, Personal Hellkin from Michael Longley? When I'm reading Digging, which is written by the same guy. But Digging is great, and Personal Hellkin is crap. You want to know 100 interesting and wacky facts about Harry Potter I memorized? No.
What makes Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist?
Because he doesn't respect. He just doesn't respect. He has so much hate in his heart that it's just like cut that shit out. You know?
A lot of the media was saying that, but based off of what do you think that? Because again, he shot and killed 2 white people and injured another white person.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer. That's all I'm gonna say.
What makes...
So I'm gonna paraphrase what this person has said. So, why do you think Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist? Well, he's a very hateful person. That's what they're trying to say. But just because you're a hateful person doesn't mean you're racist. Like me, I'm hateful, but I'm equal with my hate. I hate everyone equally. I'm so not off Dirty Harry, but you get the point. Police robot told woman to go away after she tried to report a crime, then sang a song. Travis Scott. The thing is, this isn't Travis Scott because Travis Scott doesn't sing songs. 1, he uses autotune, and 2, can they really be classified as songs? First 2, Rick Ross is singing this. Way at the crib, she got her legs wrapped around my waist. Bitch must have very long legs. For those who don't know, Rick Ross is fat. Sorry to explain the joke. At the hospital, my grandpa's still stuck, and I have to watch him scream, "Oh man, tonight is gonna suck." Hey Robbie, I think a comma would help there. That screwed up, man. My grandpa already sick, and the last thing he needs is putting in a comma. Screw you, man. My wee brother is another breed of spastic. Or yeah, have your phone. Okay. Eskimo is a slur. Anyone who thinks otherwise, I'll gladly hop in your DMs and educate you on why it is considered a slur and is degrading to call me and my indignant peoples that. Thank you. In its linguistic origins, the word Eskimo comes from that, meaning a person who laces a snowshoe and is related to husky, so it doesn't have any direct pejorative meaning. It has nothing to do with what you said at all. You're white, which automatically makes your reasoning irrelevant. Next, you can't even tell that he's white by his profile picture. Maybe the girl just stalked through his Twitter to see if there's any images of him. To see, oh, it's Sky White. What if the dude's black? But no, Eskimo is not a slur. It's a husky. There's a red pill out there for everyone. So, 21st of March this year, Trevor Noah said, why are Republicans so hesitant to get the vaccine? It might be because Fox News keeps telling them not to trust it. 3 days ago, the same guy said, Moderna CEO hints at needing a new vaccine to get ahead of Omicron.
So, on the one hand, almost all the Omicron cases have been mild so far. But on the other hand, the guy who stands to gain millions of dollars from new vaccines says we need new vaccines. If we don't make a new vaccine, this disease could be with us forever. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. Now, look, I'm not saying that the CEO of Moderna is lying. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I don't think he's the most objective source on this topic.
Trevor Noah is based? This is Twitter as of 3/2/7. So Fortnite is coming on the chapter 3 now, I guess, because I know that they didn't sort of invent the season stuff. Like, it's been around in competitive games for basically forever, but people make a bigger deal out of that than anything else. Like, the only thing that really makes as big a deal out of it as Fortnite is Siege. And the way Siege does it is that they have 4 seasons a year, winter, summer, autumn, and spring, and not in that order. And then when it comes to the new year, they go back. But the way Fortnite does it is that they go up to 10, which takes about 2 years. Then they go on to a new chapter. So I think I haven't played Fortnite since 2018. Like, when season 5 of chapter 1 started. But from my sort of outside perspective, they reset the season because they want to sort of, kick up more hype. Like, oh my god, so more stuff, it's so big. And then they realized that they could have an even bigger thing. So they decided to reset the season number and have chapter 2 written on it, but now it's chapter 3. Anyway. This is why no one takes them seriously. Wait, so they're not going up to season 10 this time? Right, so I heard that they were removing the dislike button, and since I haven't been on YouTube for quite a bit, I've been looking at videos to see if it's gone, because I thought what they meant is that they're removing it entirely. What I think it means actually is that you can still dislike things, but I guess only the maker of the video can see the amount of dislikes. So Sandang, which I was talking about yesterday, 3.4k likes, but 129,000 dislikes. So everyone is trending, and I added the show dislikes extension. I get why he is mad. Whoops. To be fair, if people didn't make those stone tosses and Nazi edits, I don't think it would be semi-common knowledge now. You even see people saying it on Reddit and cesspods like dank memes. For those who can't see this tweet, lol. Who's log on YouTube to change your life? Whoops, no, turn it down. Just everyone's playing Marxist dog. Find out everyone except for Team YouTube. Fire sale. If you're panicking, then you're new. Literally, if I wasn't watching movies I want to see until my good share arrives in January, one of the first things I'm going to watch is Come and See. I've heard that everyone watches it, loses a piece of their soul, and yes, I've heard all the horror stories about what the directors did to the cast. Oh god. Let's have some fun. I'm going to give away $30,000 to one random person who retweets this tweet and follows this person and me, so we can DM you the money if you win. We'll show proof of paying winner. rail dump in the Glasgow's Children's Hospital for Christmas. Can't believe we got to meet Bernie Sanders. #blessed. Hey kids, want to join my Discord server where you can smoke marijuana, cigarettes, and talk how much we hate the government? Leave it to the Germans to make the peaceful transition of power by a popular, democratically elected figure that looked like the beginning of the Fifth Reich. What happened to the Fourth? Kind of sad that the vast majority of German military traditions and symbolism all existed way, way before the Nazis were ever a thing, but because the Nazis then did these things too, immediately get associated with them and they get crap for it. It's like if Scotland went fash during the 40s and all, guitar and bagpipes and military tattoo, using Martin Noskin tattoo, got pushed down and people all went yikes whenever it would have. I would say screw you. All of this was here way before that. Yes, I'm fully aware that the German military in days of old did not match to a sandstorm. Trace cocaine found near Boris Johnson's private office and all over sites in British Parliament. Pretty much no one can see 80% of MPs all have the ching. The reason why it's never been used against anyone is because pretty much every party does. So it's like a Mexican standoff or a Clubanian standoff in this case. Yeah, if you're surprised that Boris Johnson's doing cocaine, you're an idiot. Like, how do you run a country and not end up resorting to drugs or child sex slaves? Or both. Stop using video games as a scapegoat. If you ask me or any other person where that quote comes from, I would say Hindu scripture. No one would have said, oh, it's from Fallout 4. Never played Fallout 4 and completely forgot that quote was even in it. Went out of the way to make us reach. Contestants who made the famous quote, the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again with different result. That's easy. It's Fast and Far Cry 3. Yeah, especially like if it's pretty stupid if someone were to say that quote that, you know, insanity doing the same thing over and over again comes from Far Cry 3, because like Fast says that his mate said it, and it's commonly associated with Einstein, but it turns out Einstein didn't say it. I thought he did, and I learned a couple of days ago that he didn't.